Hi, I'm Jill with the Mobile Public Library, and I'm back again with another movie recommendation. Today I want to recommend one of my very favorite movies, The Crow. This is again my personal copy, but it is available on Hoopla for checkout with your library card. Just to tell you how very much I love this movie, when it originally came out in the 90s, I went to see it in the theater, I don't know, 3-4 times. And then I bought a VHS tape that I watched so many times it wore out. Yes, this is an old movie. It is old enough that it originally came out on VHS instead of DVD. But it's a cult classic, and it's a cult classic for a reason, because it really does still hold up. If you're not familiar with The Crow, which, you know, if you've not seen the original movie, you still may have already heard of it, because it's a comic book movie, and they've made several sequels that are not nearly as good as the original, and they keep talking about making a remake. But the basic plot of it, if you're not familiar, is it's based on a comic book, and there's a musician and his girlfriend who are murdered on Halloween. And then like a year later, he is brought back from the dead to get revenge and kill all the people who killed him and his girlfriend. In this movie, it's like I said, it's a very simple premise. And you know, it's the kind of thing that appeals to people who are like fantasy fans, comic book fans, which, you know, count me as one of them. But it's also a really good like action movie, because you just have that kind of like hunting down the bad guys, like, you know, the Liam Neeson movies that you know are very popular. It's like that kind of theme where you got the guy hunting down the bad guys and killing them. So if you're just like into action things, you might like this one as well. But the thing that's really sets this one apart is how well it's produced. Like everything works together, like the cinematography and the scenery and how the atmosphere of it's very like dark and kind of rock and roll, and you know, the bad guys each have their own their own specific personality, and you know, it's comic booky, but not like way over the top comic booky. The action sequences are great. The music, the soundtrack, just all weaves it together, fits perfectly. I'm probably a little bit prejudiced because, like I said, this has been a favorite since I was a teenager. But you know, if you've not seen it, check it out. It is on Hoopla. And now, while you're checking out your movie, you know, you gotta have some snacks. And one of the things I have been eating a lot of recently is seaweed snacks, which this is like a Asian thing. It's the same kind of seaweed that you get on like sushi, except in little sheets, and it's seasoned and crispy. Oh, so good. It's kind of like eating tasty paper, which, you know, sounds a little weird, but I swear, it's delicious. Give it a try, and they're, you know, just light and crispy and tasty. So anyway, I recommend The Crow, and I also recommend seaweed snacks. They usually have them in the Asian section of grocers, or you can buy them in bulk online, which is what I do because I eat a lot of them. Anyway, like I said, again, The Crow. Check it out on Hoopla. It's a fantastic movie. It's a cult classic for a reason. And seaweed snacks. They look a little weird, but they're delicious. Anyway, talk to you later, and make sure you leave your comments and suggestions in the comment section. We all love to know what you are watching and eating. Bye-bye.